What's up? So, a few months ago, I got to go out to LA to take part in the annual Whip convention that's put on by Adam Wenrich. And it gets all sorts of Whip enthusiasts out there. Cosplayers, Whip performers like myself, Adam, Tiny Girl Big Show, Aaron Bonk, and then just Whip enthusiasts, people who have picked up the sport of whip cracking because they enjoy it, they use it as a hobby, whatever it may be. Skippy, what are you doing? What are you doing? And they had a whole bunch of competitions at this. Single whip freestyle, double whip freestyle. I took part in 2 of them. The first one, and I was really excited for this one, was the whip obstacle course.
Okay, expert category is Cattleman's crack one hand, Cattleman's crack the other hand, switch hands and some release and catch. You need to be able to see that you released it. It could be a Todd Rex gainer toss, a Todd Rex elbow toss.
There you go, that counts. That counts. There you go.
Yay! And then William Shatner roll.
All right, here we go, and oh shit. God damn.
More of a flip than a roll, but we'll take it. I spent that whole time watching everyone forget to do their flips, and I was like, I'm not going to forget to do my roll and my flip, and then I got there, and I totally forgot to do my roll. And I dropped my whip. I'm all for Clint now.
So we're here with Adam Wenrich, who's organized the LA WhipCon now for a couple years, more than a couple years. But Adam, what was the thinking behind this?
So in the start of my career, I went to a lot of conventions like this around the country, and those conventions sadly would fade away as the people running them got older and their regulars got older and older. So there was a point where, between my work schedule and the lack of conventions, I didn't have one to go to. So I realized if I want a convention to go to and see all my friends every year, I have to do my own. In third place, Jack Lepyard. You win a whip holder, a whip kit, maintenance kit, and a medal.
Well, congratulations, good job.
Congratulations. In second place, Ian Cameron. He doesn't need another whip, but he's gonna get one. Todd, go get your medal. Winner, Todd Rex, everybody. I'm actually glad Todd is winning a whip. He doesn't have a mini whip that will actually crack by Nick Schrader. Prize.
And you might think, Shaq's a whipper. He's a professional whip cracker. He's got to be one of the best whip crackers there. And that's where you would be wrong, because here's the thing. I was actually one of the worst whip crackers there. What's the purpose of the whip cracker convention out here?
If you ask anybody, the main point of this is to have a reason to meet all of your friends in the whip cracking world and hang out. The main point is the social aspect of it. You can hang out with people, make friends, and people can leave this place at the start of the year feeling energized. So some people might, and also people are obviously going to learn some whip tricks and learn more stuff about whip making, but the main thing is hanging out with friends.
Now, the target cutting, I felt pretty good about. The challenge of the target cutting, you have to cut 10 targets. You can't miss them, and you also can't hit the target stand. So if you miss completely, it's fine. You just move on to the next target. But if you hit the stand, then you're out completely. The big thing, though, is you have to maintain a certain distance, about 6 feet, maybe 7 feet away. And if your foot steps on the rope line, then you are out. It's called a scratch. I cut targets in my show all the time. I've practiced target cutting. I was like, I'm going to go into this, I'm going to get all 10 targets, and I'm going to get it in the fastest time. When I went, one guy had hit all 10 targets without missing, and he'd done it at a decent pace. But I was like, well, if I do this quickly, I can get all 10 targets, beat his time, take home the gold. Let's see how it went.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Aaron. Just making sure it was long enough. Fudge!
That was a really good run.
I had a feeling that was gonna be what got me.
You can't do it like this. You have to do it like this.
I gotta do it. I should have done it with the butt. That's you're right.
Butt more out. More.
You're right.
I had to be the one to tell Jack the whipper he had to stick his butt out more.
And why whip cracking?
Why whip cracking for this?
Why whip cracking in general?
Wow, why whip cracking in general? The sound is cool, man. I don't know. It's been turning people's heads for thousands of years. It turned my head when I heard a whip crack. So I didn't even like the sound of it. That's what I focus on. So anyone that listens to me crack will be like, whoa, Adam's loud. It's because I like the sound of it. I didn't come here to do like a lot of juggling. I tried to learn that with whips, but mainly it was the sound. So when I make a whip or I crack whip, I want it to sound good.
It's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Adam, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks
I'll
for
let you get
coming,
back to work.
Toss a coin to your whipper, or maybe a 20, or maybe a 20. Whoa, toss a coin.